Hi yoga friends, I'm glad you joined me today, and we are going to see if we can do something that's going to release a little pressure and tension in the hips. So actually we're going to start out with our warm-up today. Getting a blanket or maybe a big towel or something like that, and so we can start out standing, sitting, lying down, but we just want to be able to bring ourselves into a position that we can feel our breath. So if you have the towel or the blanket, you're going to take this and you have folded your blanket and fold it again, and then just take the end or the side and start to roll. And this is called a cannoli roll. So we roll it really tight, this, and then we're going to place it on the mat. So just a nice, long, slender, and like I said, you can do it with a towel. It doesn't really have to be with the blanket. But you're going to place your tailbone right on the blanket. And then you're going to line your spine with a cannoli roll all the way down. And you're going to bring the end of the cannoli roll just at the base of your skull. And you're going to relax. Now, if that's a little too uncomfortable for your neck, then you're going to scoot down just a little bit. So you're going to go ahead and place your head on the cannoli roll. So whichever feels good to you. If you have some back issues, go ahead and bend the knees and leave your knees up. If you don't, go ahead and take your legs down. Just relax. And we're going to bring the palms up, shoulders are back. Now with the cannoli roll, the shoulders are going to come closer to the mat, and so we're going to start to pull the shoulders back naturally in this position. So using this cannoli roll has a lot of different benefits. We're going to line the spine while we're supporting the spine and the neck. And then we're going to take 3 long deep breaths. And in this position, you're going to feel the belly rise and fall. You can even place your hands on your belly. Place your fingers together. Take a deep breath in and then out. And again, in. Nice deep inhales. Hold it for a count of 3 and then exhale. If you want to get a little deeper breath, you can do your Ujjayi breathing. And doing that, if you'll recall, we're going to take a deep inhale, and then we're going to place the tip of the tongue at the roof of your mouth and exhale. And when you do that, you're going to start to hear like an ocean sound. So try that again. Inhale. Bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth and exhale. Now if you're at home, you can just go ahead and take this on your own 5 more rounds. And you're going to start to relax. Relax the shoulders, relax the hips. Let your hips fall to the side, your shoulders fall to the side. Palms are up. And just go ahead and give yourself about 3 rounds of deep breathing. You can even section out the breath. First the belly, then the rib cage, expand the rib cage. Let the chest rise. Hold it for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale first, bring the belly button back toward the spine. And then go ahead and let your chest fall, pushing out all the air. Now you can stay in this position as long as it feels comfortable to you. And when you finish your warm-up, though, go ahead and roll over to the right side. Remove your cannoli roll. Place it over to the side. Bring your legs out straight. Align your feet with your hips. You're going to part the knees just a little bit. And bring the right knee into your chest. And you're going to squeeze the knee into your chest. With an inhale. Exhale as you release. And again, bring the knee close to your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Flex the right foot. Inhale. And this time as you inhale, bring your nose close to your knee. And exhale, press through the heel. And 2 more. Bring the nose close to the knee. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to switch legs. So bring the right leg down, foot is on the mat. Bring the left leg up and bend the knee into your chest. Inhale and exhale. Press through your heel. Inhale, bring the knee close to your chest. And exhale. And one more time, bring the knee close to your chest. And exhale. And this time, bring the knee close to your chest and bring your nose close to your knee. Then exhale. And again, bring the knee close to your chest and your nose close to your knee. And exhale. Now you can repeat this as many times as you want to. Release that left leg. Bring the right ankle just in front of the knee. And then take the right hand to the crook of your hip and press outward just below the knee. And you're going to start to open up the hip. Feel the hip flexor. And then I want you to bend the knee, the left knee. Continue to press out just below that right knee. And with this one, you can use the block if you want to press out a little deeper. Opening up that right hip. Take 3 long deep breaths just into that right hip. So in order to do that, you're going to have to set your intention on the hips tonight and give yourself permission just to block out any other outside thoughts. You're pressing out and start to open up the hip. Place your fingers together underneath that left thigh and start to bring that left knee closer to your chest. And go ahead and raise the foot, the left foot, straight leg on the left leg. And this is reclining pigeon. Always pull the shoulders back, closer to the mat. Keep pulling back. And then slowly lower that left leg. Keep pressing out on the right knee. And see if you can press out a little farther. And release and bring that right leg down. Bring the left knee into your chest. Squeeze that left knee. And then take the left ankle and place it just above the right knee. Take the left hand to the crook of your hip and press outward toward that knee. You may need to use a block. Keep your right foot flexed. This side is always going to feel different than the other side. Your hips are not exactly the same, so you're going to have a little tightness on one side or the other. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Place that foot, that right foot on the mat. Keep pressing out so you can feel the hip open. And then go ahead and place your fingers underneath that right thigh. Start to bring that knee closer to your chest. Bring your shoulders back, flex your right foot. And straighten the right leg. And start to pull that right leg a little closer to your chest. Flex the right foot. You feel that in the hamstrings. You can stay in this position as long as you'd like. And then just going to lower that right leg all the way down. Keep pressing out on the left knee and opening up the hip. You should be able to feel a difference in the hips at this point. And breathe. And then bring your feet hip distance apart, the width of the mat. And let's do a few rounds of bridge. So we're gonna lift the hips, start to walk the shoulders underneath you, clasp your hands. Now go ahead and lift that right leg. And you can leave your leg up as long as you feel like you can or you want to stretch. And then lift the left leg. Point your toe. Keep lifting in the hips. And then lower very slowly. And lift once again. And like I said, you can always stay longer in these positions. Bring your belly button back closer to your spine. Breathe deep. And lift the hips a little higher. Squeeze the glutes. Bring those abs closer to the spine. Release your fingertips and come all the way down. Good. And then we're going to roll over to the right side. Lift yourselves up. And come onto the mat, onto our hands and knees. We're going to lift the right leg. We're going to make some big circles with the right knee. And then take it the other direction. And lift that leg really high. And then you're going to come, bring that right foot all the way up between your hands. Come into our low lunge. Feel the left quad as it presses toward the mat. You bring your right hand in front of that foot. Lift the left arm. And then back down. And again, you can always stay in these positions longer if you have the time. We're going to lift the back foot and then bring the right foot behind. And we're going to lift the left leg and bring the left foot all the way between your hands. And sometimes you have to walk that foot up a little bit. And we're going to stretch that right quad. Really pressing into the mat. Bring the left hand on the inside of the foot. Lift your right arm. And stay in these poses as long as you feel comfortable. We're going to lift with the right toes into the mat, into our high lunge. And then bring the left foot back into a plank. We're going to lower ourselves to our knees and then all the way down. And that will end our practice today. So I hope you enjoyed the hip openers and flexors, and I hope they will feel much more relaxed tonight. Namaste.